So good evening and welcome to Boxing Media Hub. We're proudly in partnership with Falcon Contracting and Jam's Boxing Chat. We're here for a live interview with the pro debutant Tumi Phillips, who's going live on September the 7th for the first time at the Brentwood Centre in Essex. How are you feeling about it, mate? You excited? You buzzing for this fight?
Yeah, I'm feeling great, man. As I said before, I was buzzing to be on a top tier show. I've seen the production. I've been there myself for a couple shows, and it's a cherry on top now that it's live on the Zone. Do you know what I mean? What more can I ask for? So yeah, I'm excited, man.
It's a huge way to make your debut, isn't it, mate? It's a huge way to make your debut. And you're against Stefan Vincent, who's, I don't know much about him, but his record's not the best. But it's your debut, mate. You've got to go in there and do what you've got to do, haven't you?
Yeah, of course. Listen, people in boxing know how the game goes. Obviously, you don't start out with 50-50s. There's couple of guys offered to me. I didn't want to box them. I don't want to box journeymen with like 100 odd losses. I can't ask people to come and box me when I've got 100 losses.
Oh, we just lost Toomey for a second. Can you still hear me, Toomey? Screen's just froze up a little bit, mate. Well, hopefully we'll get Toomey back in a moment. But yeah, he's making his pro debut at the Brentwood Centre, obviously Brentwood, Essex. And that's on the 7th of September. And it's a good card. It's a really, really good card. There's some exciting fights on there. He's taking on Stefan Vincent, and I can only see one thing, and that's going to be a Toomey getting him knocked out real quick. I think Toomey takes him out within a round, to be honest. But we'll see. We will see. Let's hope we can get him back for the chat. We've lost him, but let's hope he drops back in. Håkan said, big up Toomey and Jam. Big up to yourself, Håkan, mate. Thank you for joining us all the way from Sweden. I just hope Toomey can come back and join the chat. His nickname is God's Own, so he's a real one. He's a real one. He works hard. He wouldn't be on this show else. He would not be on this show unless he worked hard. He's a real one. I was just about to ask him whether it was at welterweight or not. That was what the next question was going to be. Hawken has said, great show from Top Tier live on the Zone. Yeah, it certainly is, mate. It certainly is. It really is. It really is a great show. Joel's going to be there covering it live, and I'm going to be doing whatever watch-alongs I can do. So any fights on the card that people want to see, put them in the comments. I'll be sure to be doing them. Most definitely, most definitely. I don't know if we're going to get Toomey back now or not. Seems to have lost him, but we'll see in a moment. Just bear with us, guys. Just to see if we can get him back. Yeah, and Toomey's just had a problem with his phone, so he's going to drop back in now. So I'm just going to bring him back in. There we go. He's back with us. Welcome back to me. Thank you for coming back, mate, Ed.
Cheers, man.
We all have them problems, bro. We all have them problems. I was just
Man.
giving people a little bit of talk about your God's Own. Where did that
Yeah.
nickname come from?
To be honest with you, it's self-proclaimed, but I've had it since I started boxing. Obviously, I've got a strong foundation. My family have been in the church. My dad's a pastor, my mum's a pastor, and I was a big fan of Andre Ward coming up. Obviously, he was
SOG.
he was SOG, Son of God. I wanted to be original-ish, so I thought God's Own was a fit.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful name, mate. It's a beautiful name. Let's hope it carries you all the way to the top. That's what I'm hoping for. So what's your prediction for your fight then against Vincent? Do you think you're going to stop him? Do you think you're just going to take him to points and just dance around and do what you got to do, get some experience in the ring? What are you thinking? I think we might have lost Timo again. Having a bit of signal trouble here, guys, I'm afraid. Hawken said, great show from top tier. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a great show.
Mate.
There you go. We got you again. Got you back in.
I got the laptop on this time. I don't know. My phone's useless.
Don't worry, mate. It happens all the time. It happens all the time, mate. It happens all the time. Yeah, I was just asking you, like, are you going out there to look for the knockout? Are you going out there to just get some rounds? What's your thoughts on your pro debut?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to be looking for some rounds. Every debutant will be lying to you if they said they were. Before I go bed, I'm going to be thinking about, a highlight reel stoppage. And that's the reality. Anyone that tells you different is lying. So, yeah, for sure, I'll definitely be looking for the stoppage. I've got an exciting style, I would think, and I've been told. So that's what I want to put on display.
Fair play, Tumi. And honestly, I believe you're going to get it, mate. I believe you're going to get it. You're not called God's own for nothing, mate. You're there for a reason. You're there for a reason, mate. And I think you're going to stop this guy. And I think it's going to be in the first or second round. I genuinely do.
God willing, man. God willing.
But is it a welterweight? Is it at 147?
No, it's like a catch weight. I think it's contracted 143.
Okay.
Because we were looking at doing super lightweight as championship weight, but as things are going now, we're actually considering 135 in the not too distant future. So this is obviously is quite a few pounds over, and I may, depending on speaking with my coach, I may come in a little bit lighter than contracted, because I've been on weight for a good while now.
Yeah, so you can make them kind of weights then. So that's a good thing, mate. So down the line, who would you want to fight? Like, say, 10 years from now, because you're a baby in the game at the moment, but 10 years down the line, if anyone's still hanging around in your division, who would be the dream fight? Who would you like to pit your wits against?
Like, hypothetically speaking, 10 years from now, everyone's going to say 135, you're looking at Tank,
Shaq.
Obviously.
Yeah, or Tank, yeah.
That's the big dog of the division. At 140, I'm a big fan of his British fighter, Dalton Smith.
Oh, yeah, Dalton's fantastic. The Manchester.
I think we got a little bit of similar styles, which is probably why I take to him. But yeah, big fan of his.
Fantastic. Håkan Johansson, all the way from Sweden, has said super light on box rec. So they've got you on box rec now with super light.
Yeah.
So that sounds about right then.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah.
Sounds about right. Oh, beautiful, mate. All I can ask you, mate, now is really, like, how excited are you to actually get in there and do what you've been learning for probably, I don't know how many years you've been doing it, but just to get in there and put it to fruition and actually get in there and knock a man out. You must be absolutely buzzing.
Yeah, I'm buzzing, man. Johnny, thanks to Johnny Clark, obviously.
Yeah.
I've known about this date for at least 12 weeks. So at this point, I'm just agitated and ready to go. Do you know what I mean? It's been on my mind for the last, 9 weeks and a bit. We're 2 weeks and a couple of days away now. I'm just agitated and ready to go. I'm buzzing.
Ready to let off the leash, just go and get your food.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
Russ Morgan's just jumped in and said, good evening, everyone. Good evening to yourself, sir. There's not really anything else left to say, mate. I just can't wait to watch you go. I just can't wait to watch you off the leash and just go and get your food, man. Just go and get this guy. Because what I've heard from people that know you, my friend, the guy who runs the channel, Joel, he speaks to Johnny Clark regular, and he's told him you're a real one. You're a real one. You know what I mean? So people are excited to see what's going on with you, mate, and we can't wait. So
I can't wait, man.
Just bless you for your time, mate. Thank you so much.
You too,
Have
man.
a great night. Enjoy your debut. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Go get done what you know you can do.
Yeah.
And let's follow your journey all the way to the top, man, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
God bless to you, mate. Thank you for joining me, Timo. Bless you, man.
Cheers, man.
I'll see you soon.